have terrible news. Terrible news for me, but terrible nonetheless, depending on how you look at it. Hang on, let me move the mic closer. So, a game I've been playing for a while now has released a trailer detailing new content coming out. And I'm not going to be able to think about it until I get to play it. If you guessed Monster Hunter Stories 3, you're right. Although, I guess to be fair, only those of you who've been paying attention know that I have been playing Genshin Impact, and so the bit has kind of lost its value, like, with that alone. And no, I'm probably not gonna play it anytime soon. I got the Snorlax I wanted. That's the progress update. Also, this guy's been demoted because I didn't know that you couldn't get Crobat in the main game, even though by all accounts, if you have access to that that mechanic that makes it evolve, you should theoretically be able to evolve it no problem. But such is the world we live in. Aside from that, I had that content, like, I had all that content mentioned before more or less ready to go, but I'd already built myself up to play this today, and my stupid brain can't, like, mentally prepare for things that far in advance. Wait, how do I double checked and I thought for sure that I would have, like, I have the thing. I can give them the drink, right? See, all my plans are going awry. I was all like, yeah, okay. Like, I was all like, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna go into Saffron City, and I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna do stuff from there, but apparently not. Maybe I have to go to a specific entryway. But they all say they're thirsty, so what does that even, like, entail, you know? Either way, I'm outraged, and I will continue to be outraged. Such is the way I live my life. I am, yeah. I am, yeah. The secret spin-off to I Am Legend. I forgot that it makes that sound when you fly. I don't have a cut, but I didn't realize how annoying it would how I totally set myself up there. It's a real it's a flashback situation. We're retracing our steps, like the steps on the ground. I didn't mean to time it like that. I've learned my lesson from before. I'm not gonna jump off the ledge right over there. Okay. Let me in, kind sir. Wait, did I get it wrong? I thought I just needed to have a drink for the... Wow, great start to the... Great start to the playthrough. The playthrough's been going on for a while. The stream is it's a mere extension of said playthrough. Let me go back to the store and buy some more refreshing beverages. I forget which this had the TMs available to them, but I want them. That's not the one. Fresh water. 2 for good measure. Soda pop. Lemonade. Okay. Tell me I can fly from the top of a building. The silence means I am happy with how things are going for the record. No, you're not the one I wanted to talk to. And I feel like this one's this department store is a little bit unorthodox from how they used to do these things. So, as for TMs, I'm missing TMs. Yeah, well, case in point, like, I expected to get the whole Thunder Blizzard Fire Blast from there specifically, and then they don't have it. What the heck? Let me check here. No, these are just those versions of them. These are the held items. Yeah, I don't know what. Well, it would also be prudent to check if I have it or not. All of my machinations fall apart in a matter of seconds. I have drinks for you, sir, if you wish to. What am I doing wrong? I could, open a window to check, or, check on my phone, but that's more work than Wait. The guy... Wait. Package for Professor Oak. That seems like something that, is actually something I did a long time ago. Isn't that like the first thing I did for these aids? You know, this could very well be just like its own. It's like this could very well be its very own showpiece of like what it's like to remember a game for the first time, despite and like if you ignore the fact that I've done things like read the strategy guide, which is like a normal thing to do. I did never actually come by this way the first time I got cut. So I think it was high time that someone pointed me in this direction. You. Wait, no, not you. Route 2 still. I think that's the house that has the Mr. Mime trade, like as evidenced by the fact they do have Mr. Mime. I being misled? Am I being pranked? What watches skip every time I open my mouth? I meant to do this, right? The only thing is I don't know if I've bought all the trains here, which is kind of weird to think about, considering I've been here for so long. Plant reviewer remains unchanged. I simply okay, I'm out of ideas. I am creatively bankrupt. Hold this water, it's antithetical to all your entire moveset. That didn't do anything. I don't know why I was expecting it to. I did... First that he's first, he doesn't even have a... What if I... No, I can't put it on my... I'm already out of it. Hang on. This is very important. No, you know what? I'm gonna do the smart thing and look it up on a different window instead of sliding myself to the chat. If I can find the battery, go into the keyboard, because I have to take them out each time because I don't know how to turn them off to stop them from wasting battery. Alright. Best thing to... Is this gonna affect the stream actually, if I'm using the same internet for the same thing? Can't see what I'm typing on the window, which is how to keyboard ASMR. Leafgreen just to... So it's not the... Wait. I saw the AI answer, but I want to I wanted to verify it with the like with an actual reliable source, Reddit. Okay, that can go away for now. I need to get tea, not anything. Is tea good for quenching thirst? Can anyone verify that? Surely not as much as water, or not as much as, you know, allegedly the, like, allegedly soda, a cool refreshing soda straight from the refrigerated machine. Inspect all me minor drinks, try this instead. Thank you. Nothing beats first like hot tea. It really is the best. I guess I've been lied to all my life. And also in how to get inside the city. Getting into the city is a very important next step. Well, that tea looks awfully tasty. Can I have this drink too? Thanks. Glug glug. Oh, you want to go to a separate city? You can go through. I should see with the other guards. Yippee. Oh, for a second I didn't register that this was the music. I wanted to make sure that being in here, like, I could get in here, basically. Okay. There is one reason I wanted to go here. I don't know if that's going to come into play because it does involve getting the last planned team member for the that I had ready to go. But in the meantime, my ultimate special tank will have the ultimate special nuke at his disposal. And if that doesn't work out, and I need another Shadow Ball TM, I know where to find them, and I know where to put my money away. What is your deal again? Wait, don't say a word. You wanted this. TM29, that's Psychic, right? You already know, don't you? TM29 Psychic. Attack may also lower special stats. Yippee! Oh, watch where you... Brother. Okay. Now. I'll just get 10. I don't need them. I don't need like a special kind of way to you know, I don't need to especially catch Pokemon, like capture Pokemon. You just find out to... Okay, so I also forgot that they were blocking the gym. That makes my next step-to-step process a little bit... These guys want to fight me, don't they? I'll do the other thing I came to do first. Where... Snore. Huh, he's taking a snooze. That's... what he said. It could be what he said is the text box that only comes up with his name in the front. Silphco. I can run inside of a building. For the first time, I feel so alive. I thought that thing was shaped like I thought it was shaped like a heart and not a boobs. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Everyone needs it, but it needs training first. Place deals with warp pads as well, so annoying. Okay, what are you wondering here for? I'm just, doing my job. I'm unemployed. I'm doing my job anyway. How high are these high level are these they're gonna be? Damn. Damn. The two types of damn that you say in your life. Most of my guys have been able to outspeed everyone, so it is kind of like a surprise that this is happening in reverse now. Anyway. Yeah. You have not known pain until you have known pain. No pain, no gain. No gains. Get back to the gym. It's kind of occurring to me right now that I may have chosen the worst type of game to, you know... Hang on. I may have chosen the worst type of game to... Why does the mic capture me better on the right side? Hang on a sec, I'm gonna move it again. It's worryingly off balance, but as I was saying, it's kind of occurring to me that I might have picked, like, the worst, well, not the worst, but the most challenging type of game as a live streamer, because not a lot is really going on with these fights. I really just have to... And I goofed. I was not expecting him to say that. Not a lot is really happening. I'm doing a lot of, basically just, I'm doing a lot of, you know, repetitive fights. I can't believe Pokémon would do me like this. But... yeah, and because I'm doing that, it means I have to find things to talk about and continue talking about it and entertaining the notion of talking all the time. But yeah. Really on a lot of good spots for frickin' try to road to get XP or like opponents to fight against. I'm also like still mildly conscious about the whole EV situation. That hasn't changed. But I'm not gonna be like smart and like look up all the EVs all the time in existence. Oh hey, this might actually be fine. It's a little weird that I'm just moving things around in my workspace. It sounds fancier than just saying my couch. So basically, yeah, basically, it is what it is. Tough with toughness. What's this? A blueprint for some sort filled with diagrams and text. This is what all office buildings famously look like. Alright. 8th floor is a real stretch. There's also deer causing us problems. I'm walking here. I don't know why I've adopted this persona of just like whatever the hell I was just doing. Wait. Snorlax just outsped something. That's not normal, right? Huh. This is not... This is not PogChamp. On cap, on God. Yeah, you can just ignore what I said from beginning to end of my entire life. No, it needs a card key. Key card. I'm one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. I only have 4 of you in the entire group. 4. The 4 people famously known as brothers. That's who they are. That's them. If we found them. I was not even a little scared. And if you were scared, simply don't. Okay. I said I wasn't scared, but more accurate to say I was like, but I was perturbed by that self-destruct, essentially. Also, Snorlax outspeeds yet again. And it's like that self-destruct never even happened. I'm actually a skillful master strategist. That's the one. That's who I am. Brother is missing. Oh, brother. I mean, brothers. I'll leave you up to my brothers. You know, I'm pretty sure the brothers are there for something. But, like, for a purpose, I mean. I don't remember what. You. I don't know, I guess there weren't really many optimal choices for that one. Pretty picture of Pokémon. It looks like it's feeling good. Who's that Pokémon? It's Skiploom. I mean, I think. Why can't I... What are these beds even for? Don't ask questions you don't even know. This music is also, you know, surprisingly tense. It, like... You know... It builds the mood. This is like one of the things I remembered the least about, and when I was like... listening to an orchestral... like... a certain orchestral recreation of the Red and Blue songs, this one was like, oh my gosh, I'm so tense. That's exactly what I said in that moment when I was listening to it. What happens if that tower takes over the company? Okay, sorry, it might sound a bit bad, Like, all you scientist types look the same, and all the scientists I've met so far are pretty, bad. And they've tried to hurt me actively. I already regret saying that, even though I prefaced it. Here's that Pokemon. My money's on Blossom. Yeah, okay. Come at me then. That's as far as you go. I have in my hand here a packaging crimpling ASMR. A 140-gram pack of gummy bears from the from the lolly distributor simply titled Big Lolly. Titillating, I know. Maybe I shouldn't let you fight these battles if you're gonna... Does Germinator have anything going for it? It still has Tackle at level 31. There must be a sign that I'm doing something wrong. But... I digress. I'm gonna... hang on. This is just insurance at this point. How do I open these again? I had trouble opening these last time. I ate out of this packaging, which was like a few days ago, at most. What was I saying? Oh, oops. I thought I did something wrong. I bumped the R button. Alright, come on you. What did I do last time? I didn't have to grab the scissors, did I? Maybe I try it from the opposite end. That usually works. This is not a prop to, like, induce idle chatter. I just kind of like to have these around. No, you're fine. Use your attack. Right, I mean, critical hit. I've been trying not to, stress eat as much. I'm prone to doing that sometimes. But yeah, I do love me a good... Okay. I do love me a good... Yeah, basically, yeah. Oh, I got critically hit. I wasn't even looking at the screen for that to happen. Yeah. Not enough grits. Gee, Ritz. Ritz. Not enough of the Ritz. I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but I think above is the roof and the roof is blocked by card key. No, the above is just blocked off by more card key. Like, and the roof is above me. I was only half correct. If you think you can do better, feel free to come to my house and do it. Please, I implore you. I did it. It took me a second to mentally realize that. Yummers. Man. Freaky big-nosed guy. Hey, that's what I was gonna do. Oh, come on. You know what? Okay, well, that's just rude. The only problem with rest is that I don't know I don't know how the rules carry over between matches. Like, I know it's a fixed 2 turns, but Warg brothers, I lost. Warg sure is a word. Are you a friendly face? Oh, no, okay. I always get thrown off by NPCs walking in like the typical NPC fashion. Oh, this wasn't gonna be a good matchup anyway. Yeah, how'd I know it was gonna happen? Pokemon do what Pokemon do me in. You might be able to understand why I thought not all Gen 1 rules would apply to a Gen 1 remake. Because Magnemite being a prime example, having the new, like, not original to the original game, having the steel type, and like, you know, dark type attacks and among other things, you know. If the plan is to accuracy stall me, then I'll have to outwin the stall. Oh yeah, and Pokemon abilities as well, that's another thing. Would have been able to just steamroll this guy with a nice little earthquake. Oh wait, the special attack, even though not very effective, was actually the play here. No, continue. Is that what I sound like when I talk about nerd stuff? God, what have I become? Anyways. It's high time my own freaking starter got a freaking, evolution. Final evolution. How many of my Pokemon are final evolutions up already? Short answer is too little, considering my starter isn't among those ones. Okay, that was a little bit worrying, just a little bit. Just a little teeny tiny tipsy amount. I'd love to stall and get more. The game had my wishes. Hello Xeno, good of you to drop by. Playing Pokemon with the knowledge that newer games are coming out and older games are getting updated, but I'm still working my way through my demons. What was I saying before? This happens a lot. Ah, yes, finally. Knowledge... Knowledge. Yeah, basically that, yeah. I guess I'll just drop it for now and bring it up again when I need to. I have a feeling... My feeling was wrong. Maybe? No, my feeling was just wrong, I think. When did they put in the practice of putting Voltorbs and Electrodes in front of, like, the overworld items? I think I've forgotten. Okay, good job guarding the item, you dingus. Speed. There's one thing you're good at, it's gotta be speed. Zinc. You. I don't remember where the bed is, so I think I'm just gonna get everyone up to scratch so that we can continue on our merry way. This one. Anyways. I say it as if I had something to say, but, you know, in reality, that, was not, like, exactly the case. I forgot that super potions only do 50 in this game, they didn't buff up to 60 till another game. It's fine, I know my Pokemon. Oh, do you have an appointment with my boss? I am appointing myself to the occasion. So, like, I just wanted to take this time to say Happy Pride Month. Shout out to the gays. Yeah. I do think that, I have to, like, wonder... You know, all these people who are like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? That, like, bro, I don't know where I see myself in 5 weeks or 5 days. Like, I presume it'll be in the same place, but I don't know that. I say this because, I'm living at home. I don't have aspirations for the future. I don't want to work. I don't want to be a cog in the machine, essentially. I know that much. You know, it's hopeful for me to have that for myself, but also it's more practical to have a plan. And my plan is to enjoy every day as I can, as much as I can. But it's kind of like, it's kind of like a thing where, like, sometimes I don't enjoy the things I can. Sometimes there are things that don't affect me or do affect me and don't I don't know. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling at this point, but, you know, this is, aside from, like, short of me just kind of, like, idling away at, whatever game of the week I'm playing by myself, it's, like, good to... It's good to be here, it's good to... You know, I think I am doing what I set out to do with streaming, and is just like have fun and share fun moments with everyone. That's kind of like, I would say, my life's purpose, if there is a purpose to life. That's not something I, of all people, could probably deconstruct at any point, at any time. Like, let alone right now. That is to say, live, laugh, love. I came with... if you couldn't tell, I came up with all those words just like on the fly, as I did not have this like thought out or written down. I feel like it was probably easy enough to tell, but yeah. And I think that that was not a nice thing to do to me, glaring at me. Yeah, I just think, therefore I am. I think that, even though I'm just here, kind of like, clearing out the base full of dudes, I'm in your base killing your dudes, I'm just like, still no place I'd rather be on a night that has of a low degree, like temperature degree. It is in fact like like, to give you an idea as to how sort of like off kilter I was today for whatever reason. I didn't turn the heater on, but it's on right now, and I'm glad that it is. Yeah. That... I don't know if that pertains much to anything, but it was something I felt I needed to say, hence why I said it. Tenth floor. Wow, I'm so scared. I'm... gay. I need card keys. If you looked at the floor plan of this whole institution, this teleport pad connects to the 10th floor, which connects to the 4th floor, which connects to the 8th floor, which connects to the secret back alley at the in the city. Like, who? Why? I dare say, no one ever came and thought to do stuff like this again. Don't know why I thought I would outspeed and electrodable things. But it's fine. Where I got seated, that's what they said in the game. Up. Only 2 turns of sleep. Not to sound like a... I'm gonna sound like a negative Nancy, and I'm gonna own it. I got paralyzed and it woke up from like one turn of sleep. It would have taken me twice as long to do the same thing. That rant over. For now. Who knows what kind of person we'll be in the future. You know. Man. You ever think about the future? Even though I just went on a tangent about not really thinking about myself in the future. I just mean like existentially, like if you look at yourself in the future, or if you look at who you were in the past, that one's a little more feasible, but basically, it is to say, people change, people do things that they would not be caught dead doing nowadays. People eat and enjoy it. I would have thought that that rotten president serves a right for shipping me off to the Tixie branch. I might not be, sorry, Team Rocket came after us, I'm sure. I don't think I'm well versed enough in the lore to know what a Tixie branch is. And it sounds like something I don't want on my skin. Goodness gracious me. Critical hit. This will not last. All things shall come to pass. All things will pass to come. That's something I just thought to say for no discernible reason, and yet say it I did. I'm switching out now. This is a bit above my pay grade. Or in a different grade. Or... yeah, you know, I don't. This place really is just a pee-pee stall. Pee-pee stall galore. I know that I'm gonna be fighting my rival here, and I don't think I'm in any shape to do that. Unless they put the bed somewhere around here. Maybe? Woody please? Nice peripheral vision, loser. That's not peripheral vision, that's like farsightedness or whatever. Drat, blockaded on both sides. Well, I suppose I'll have to destroy them with my full and epic powers. I'm feeling the strain of the PP stall. I'm on the 4 Rocket Brothers. March up. This is also back in the day where Guess one thing to be thankful for about the Goober situation is that not evolving gets you to learn moves sooner. You know, leech life is useless, so this may help with the PP stalling problem, even though it'll make Goober disproportionately higher than everyone else. Higher as like not in like the drugs way, but like, you know, question mark. Oh dear, help me please. That's what I'm trying to do. The man next to me, he's such a coward. Do it yourself then. Rockets came and took over the building. T-Rocket is trying to conquer the world with Pokémon. Must have targeted itself for our Pokémon products. Why does he say betray as if... By definition I did not. I was never in on the group. I don't know. Again, it's like the sort of arbitrary dialogue that you wouldn't see nowadays, because you get the picture. You've seen the story of getting the 8 gym badges and being like defeating the evil empire, and yeah, I don't know. Those projectiles just kind of like hover for a moment, and I think the game is about to crash when it does. Like, he told me that again. You stand for justice, you betray us bad guys. That's the logic behind it, yeah. That's kind of like, who's that guy? Shouldn't be any children here. Who are you? A juggler? I was stunned in confusion. How did they know that was happening? 900 cigarettes. It's the first time I'm seeing Mr. Mime in like a... outside the one I just got. Let's see how that defense stacks up, huh? Cuba gratuitously getting higher than everyone else, even though it's purely because of the whole limited PP situation. Get used to this screen. If I ever win a battle and that screen doesn't come up, I'll know I've done something wrong. There's frankly a lot of places to go, and I'm a little... I just want to find the bed. For no particular reason than to rest. I know people like beds for other reasons, I'm not one of those people. I just want to sleep. So I'm slowly starting to realize I don't have much of a, what's the word? Don't have much of a contingency plan for these steel types, but this is like literally the only steel type I have to worry about in the main game. So I got plenty of time to mull it over. I'm going to throw a fit. No, if I'm slower, he's just gonna freaking Sonic Boom me. Like, was it Guile who did it? The Sonic Boom? Can you tell that I play games? I play lots of games, that's how I knew that intrinsically. I think I'm in hell. I think this is what hell looks like. They did that to me on purpose. Stupid idiot's most powerful move is Sonic Boom. Tell me that the elevator works at least. Who am I kidding? It probably doesn't. Yes. Yes. Maybe? No. This is like my live rendition of like how I feel about situations that occur to me in real time. Thankfully I can do this. Wee. Body slam. That is probably... Yes, it is better than headbutt. Especially for someone who doesn't outspeed anything except for all the times it did. Dang, it blasted. Oh. Poopy on a stick. I'm sorry for being the person that I am, it will happen again. I have to know for science whether I can, I was not expecting to be this close to the entrance or to have access to it so quickly, so I'll be right back. Just kidding, this is a live stream, and I don't know, and I've never touched a piece of editing software in my life. You have to listen, you have to watch it fully. That woman is in between two tires right now. Polygon gravity differs from species to species. Look, come on. Wouldn't this be great if Elite 4 came and stopped T-Rocket? That's a good question, actually. Why don't they do that? Are they stupid? That's my, deductive reasoning at work. Yeah, you can stay out. You can do your thing. As for what I'm doing right now, It's gonna be so easy for me to lose track if I have to just like keep track of where I've been through the teleporters and through the stairs. I feel trepidation of to how this will affect my future endeavors. Oh, you fool. I got just the thing to kill you with. That was my, live rendition of the, thing, of the, battle theme, my own little remix, that just came up on the spot. You didn't need to do that, I'm already the slowest thing alive, aside from the Slowpoke and maybe a Shuckle. I give up. Thanks for giving the hint, kind sir. Work with self-code, what am I to do? Simply don't. 5th floor. Focus punch. I'm never gonna use that. Bye. Wait, but I'm already on the... Who designs this garbage? See, like, how am I supposed to know where I've been? I may be here for a while. This is the unfortunate truth that I have to bestow upon you. This place, that place. I don't know if I've been... Yeah, I have been on that, because otherwise the guy would have stopped me. What's your deal? Wonder if Sylph is finished. Is that all I came here to do? I've talked to you. I'm one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. That would make you number 4. Please give me something cool for defeating you. I love beating up orphans in the game. I mean, I guess if you think about it, it doesn't give me much of a boost in my dopamine as opposed to just other types of people in video games just clarifying. But it's fun nonetheless. Because it means I'm doing a good job. No, I beat all the brothers, didn't I? Brothers who died together by together. You're not a... I did, actually. You sure did get me. I was confused why you didn't stop me in the at the halfway point. Yeah, that was my mistake. That guy under self-destruct, I think I'm screwed. Never mind, that was a lie. I'm actually the best. No, it's gonna be one of those games, isn't it? please. Stop wasting my time. I can sound more infuriated if you want me to. It's just kind of like it's just kind of it's just it is nighttime. I will say this. Hence why I might be hesitant to do so. I smell a little mouse. That mouse deserves to be... mouse. Oh, you have a mouse. Or a rat. They're pretty similar in theory, if you think about it. I don't want to be here anymore. Getting yelled at by a bat. Getting double pronged. And failing. Yeah, of course, yeah. There we go. Now you're screwed. How can you be confused in your sleep? You're just asleep. Would you rather have sleep or no sleep, or would you sleep and have sleep? Unlimited sleep, no sleep. I think that's how it goes, right? I don't know where it's from, I just find it quite, amusing. Super thing actually would have been more effective, despite the naming conventions of the potions and the names of the... you know? Where am I going now? Not here. Short answer. I feel a cough coming on, and it's one of those things I probably shouldn't withhold. But, either way... that's what I'm doing right now, by definition. Where even am I? Yeah, so those beds aren't the ones I can sleep in. The unsleepable beds. How, diabolical. How, diabolical. Why, how did, would you, do this to me? Is what, and that's just like the question I would like an answer to more than anything. Right? Tixie Branch, it's in Russian no man's land. Russia's canon in Pokemon? News to me. That's actually crazy though, that they said they have that. They just say that. Do you have the card key? Help, I'm a self-employee. Why are you attacking me then? I'm supposed to help you. This is not a great Pokemon to send out at this point in time. That water felt better than the gummy bears. Probably shouldn't be too surprised in that. Yeah, that's bound to happen, isn't it? Okay, I'm starting to realize there's kind of like a hole in my team strategy. Specifically, I don't have a move that's... Oh, I know what I do have, or will have, rather. At this current point in time, I do have things that will kill them slowly, regardless of accuracy checks, but I also have another idea for something I want, and I think this is actually providing the perfect use case for it. This whole experience I've been having, just to clarify. Let's see if a neutral move does more damage. That was a critical hit, that didn't count. What is Venusaur's next level up move? I asked this question knowing full well I'm not gonna actually search it up. I sure do love being lazy. There we go. I just put it to sleep. It will probably just I'll get some free health is what I was trying to say. There's no probablys about it. It's the only certain thing that Pokemon has to offer. The only bed of safety and certainty. Thank you, cancer-induced lung Pokemon, for providing that solace to me. Level up. How did you know I was a rocket? You attacked me first, brother. Both of us Sylph and Team Rocket. A double agent, a double employed. Doubly an agent and an employee. Both of those things at once, and double the fun. Right, yes, over here, please, maybe? Oh man. You have an item behind you. I saw it through the walls, which is not something, like, you would know, you would be expected to know as, Oh, right, yeah, okay, that was my fault. Alright, well, yeah. Try this on precise instead. Brother's really going for the attack plays. You basically just induced swagger upon yourself. Thank you for that. Yes. I love that for me and you. Okay. Consequences of my actions. Had to happen sometime. I'd have thought the burn would, like, devalue the, like, devalue the confusion damage, but in actuality, I think that, the combined damage, coughing evolves into wheezing. Thank you for telling me this information, kind sir. I can't access that, like, in the opposite direction, can I? Can I? Oh, right, yeah, I just have to... I heard a kid was wandering around. Where it gets around here fast? Oh, I could be referring to... toxic masculinity, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and, note myself out of this conversation, if you don't mind. Oh, you fool. Poison Sting at level 33, everybody. Give it up. That's either the fault of the moveset's, like, designation, or just that guy in particular. The moveset, like, learn set, I mean. There's a simpler way to say that, but I don't think of that right in the moment. Can you tell how quirky and weird I am? Isn't that appealing? Fine, no one else thinks so as well. That's fine. It really is fine. Oh, hey, that's where it is. And to think, I probably would have just come here after I'd, like, cleared out everyone. Finger, the card key open the door. Finger, the card key open the door. Protein. I'm given that to... pause for dramatic effects, and also to hide the fact that I had to scroll down that far. You. My minion doesn't seem a lot of action, because quite frankly my minion doesn't need it before that extra trade. Trade, like... What was I saying? Oh yeah, trade XP. If Pokemon have weak points, I can nail them. Not my weak points. I have those too. When you punch me, I bleed. Right, that's kind of like what I was the least hoping would happen. Let me just, wouldn't Sonic Boom count as like as a sound move because Sonic? Gotta go fast. No. I would love to have Mimian completely crush you, but I don't think. You hammered me. Hammer, nail. Think about type advantages. Brother, you only have 2 types of Pokemon. I have, like, a bunch more. Our Liz heal me when my friend Liz hits a par in golf, and it's all because of her her foot technique, like her heels, you know, the one that I'm trying to say. Oh, thank you. Right after I used my things to heal. That's very kind of you. Well, at least I know where to go in the future. That was a little awkward. No, I'm not teaching Mimian a move specifically to counteract, like, this situation. Because physical attack is not the go. I can't meow that fast. I just remember the meowing techniques from when I was playing a different game. I can't believe I didn't think to put those to good use. Even though I didn't meow at that point, it was the exact reason why I got a critical hit there. Trick is the... Oh, no, I didn't want... No, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Oh, you fool. You did this to yourself. It's hard to play games and interact with Twitch chat at the same time, and by Twitch chat I mean bots. Bots that just want my deeds. How's that for a bit of music improv? Saving just in case. I'm pretty sure this isn't the thing I think it is, but just in case. Support Team Rocket more than I support Sylph Company. That much is apparent. Are you a parent? Are you a parent? Is your kid an iPad baby? Do you have a kid? Do you have a job? I mean, you obviously with Team Rocket and maybe also Stealth Company. I guess that answers that question. What level do I get Psychic at again? I know I just got a TM, but I don't think that, I really got you. Sure, why not? Actually, wait. Future-proofing my life. Guess who's back? Back again. Toxmaxka's back. What kept you, Celeste? Haha, I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down, not that I care. I saw you at Sapphiros, and so I decided to see if you got better. We're in the middle of a crisis, my guy. Oh boy, our toughest challenge yet, is it? I thought that was for speed, and I was about to be like, this is how much I care, and it turns out that it was actually quite a lot. As for flying counters, I have none. Can't help but think that this might be a personal failing. Might be a bad idea. It's fast and it has physical attacks, but also it is just a idiot. Like, it's not an emergency or anything. Might be a slight emergency. It's just for my own safety. It was not enough. Okay. Get back here. Attack buffs cleared. I'm such a genius. Praise me and my big brain. Oh, great. All of these problems I'm having right now are going to be solved in time, please trust. Can I just solo this with Totoro? Did I overestimate everything I needed to... Just a preemptive rest, because I'm sure you have plenty of means at your disposal to... Could have done another one if I wanted to, unless it was a critical. So I think I actually did the smart thing, for once in my life. This is in fact my biggest challenge yet, it seems. Especially if it keeps doing stuff like this. And I can't even switch out to Firefox because it's not even doing any freaking fire type moves. really feel like that was just a matter of patience that was keeping me from doing what I wanted to do. But it doesn't matter, because I can just do this instead. This, if nothing else, is the tell as to whether I'm doing good with my raising my Pokemon. And I have to say, pretty good so far, honestly. Could be a lot worse. Why would you not? Why wouldn't you? Like, really, I'm asking. Why would you not do that either? I held on. With a dream and a heart. Oh my god. Oh, I've... Speaking of dreams and hopes, frick me, I guess. It's okay. This is why we have plans. This is why we've done everything we've set out to do so far. This is why we count on stupid AI. I am scared. I don't want that to keep going. You know, I guess Totoro probably could have handled this even in his current state, but I'm trying to make a point here. Trying to make a statement up. Literally just like one is all it takes. One turn to recover. I'm gonna punch a log. I'm not gonna do it on stream. By all accounts, you'll have no reason to believe that I ever punched a log. But that's how I feel like at this point in time. Oh man. So you're ready for Boss Rocket. That's his name. Don't wear it out. Much less I'm moving up on ahead. By checking my Pokédex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. Am I a genius or what? I'm going to the Pokémon League to breed out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most powerful trainer. Less good luck to you. Don't sweat it. Smell ya. You can smell me anytime you want. Like, I'm not inviting you to. I'm just saying that, like, you don't have to be a jerk about it. Like you have your own olfactory senses for a reason. I came across a little better in my head. Please trust that they did. I never found out how to get the bike pass for the bike. You know, Rocket, you come to save us. Why, thank you. I want you to have this Pokemon for saving us. Okay, so this is a little awkward. It's going to be a lot more awkward if I go down to the bottom and find out the horrible truth. Which is to say, I should have kept a slot open for this event. I wasn't explicitly planning to have had this dilemma. Okay. Everyone, I have to... I'm gonna have to abandon you briefly once again. Pokemon Ivy later. This is titillating, I know. It somehow feels more complicated than simply just having it in my phone. 25. You get to look behind the curtain a little bit. Think of it that way. 52... 47... I take this very seriously. This is the first time I've taken things so seriously. Like, I probably wouldn't be taking this as seriously as this if I... calculate IVs. This information doesn't help me because I can't see. It very well. I mean, I can kind of see it, but this is the website I was using before. Yeah, I don't think this Lapras is it. And I'm afraid to... I'm afraid to try again, like... If I have it set right here, I'm making excuses for myself, but I'm trying my best here. Give me a second. We'll give this a couple more tries. I'm mainly concerned that that's like for some ungodly reason the guy who wants to thank me for helping them against the rockets is somehow not gonna be here when I clear out the rockets. That's my excuse and I'm running with it. I'm afraid I'm afraid of the possibility that I may not, in fact, end up, clearing the, doing my usual, unintentional, might I add, habit of clearing out one gym per, entry, per stream. First of all, I didn't really realize that, like, I didn't realize at first that it was locked behind that, behind that wall. Alright, let's try it again. They also give a very, they explicitly say that Lapras can give you a lift over the water. I suppose that, you know, I suppose it can learn Surf, but it might, you might be, forgiven for thinking that maybe it could just innately do that. Stats. VOD watches skip. Seven. 47 in special attack is already a bad sign. 66. 39. Actually good, like, special attack IVs, but not a special attack boosting nature, and I want it to know a range of special attacks. This is so unfortunate. It's gonna go by, it should theoretically go by a lot faster if I'm doing it, like this, with the, that, like, with the thing already open, basically. Brave. What is that special defense, bro? What is that speed? Okay, I said I wish for special attack. Everything is bad except for health and special attack. Am I allowed to be picky? Yes. Might be good to have water absorb for the same reason I have flash fire on Firefox as well. Just a thought. But having shell armor would also give me some peace of mind. I'd also like it to be female, just to, yeah, just to have an extra, just to spread it out a little more, spread out the, love. Happy Pride Month, by the way. It's equal, his stats are equal in attack and special attack, his base stats, I mean. Curious. Plus an attack, and it has good. Again, I'm allowed to be picky. Am I? Yeah. I shouldn't have done that. This is the live reading and what I had to go through with the other teammates I did. I really didn't, like, do that much with, the rest of the teammates I got off screen. Like, on screen, I mean. Adamant. Already a nope. I can at least remember what adamant is because it's like the crux of so many competitive physical sweepers. Not that I would know anything about competitive. $101 health is not a good start. I'm putting so many stats down for it. This is not a good moment of things to come, and I can also... It's great, actually, that I can just click down instead of pulling up the keyboard each time. I don't think I could do that in the other thing I was using. Off I go again to commit sins in Pokemon. Picking one that's clearly for strength and not for love. I'm so close to getting leaked time. Not that that means anything to anyone anymore. I barely knew what it was when I was a child. So, like, it probably didn't mean much to me either, other than just prestige. 100. I expected the clicking to come from the mic, but it did not. This one, they somehow made it even worse. I'm sorry for doing this, by the way. Doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. I'm realizing I'm probably gonna have to... Speaking responsibly, I'm gonna have to call it at some point. Because I can't... Because this could very well be its own stream if I'm unlucky enough. 101 health again. I thought it was the same for a second. I don't want to check this one. I just know that this, based on the stats and based on what I was looking at last time, it's not the one. While I'm doing this is just another sort of like time filler thing. I guess I could like break it up with a little bit of talking, I guess. You guys like that? You guys come here for that? You guys Rick with that? No, those stats look even worse. You guys F with talkative girlies? Did I... Alright. I guess... Seeing as we're coming up on the end of Pride Month, I know it's... I feel sad about it too. I'm... Like, did I get everything I wanted out of Pride Month? well, that would imply I knew what I wanted out of Pride Month. So, um... I feel like I'm definitely holding it to a standard that is unreasonable. I think I'm realizing that at the moment. I mean the Lapras, by the way. Not. I mean, I wasn't specifically talking about my expectations of Pride Month. I guess what you get out of Pride Month probably would depend a bit on the, you know, just the essence of, just, it would, is it, like, it's social in nature, I think is what I'm trying to say. Or at least that's kind of what I suspect is the case. The IVs for this one are middling, but I do low-key want a water absorb one. Actually, I could go with either way, but not like I've had much chance to fade out fire moves and then subsequently use it to my advantage. But I actually have more than just fire moves going for, or the same type moves, I guess, going for Lapras. Alright, let's see what you've got. You know what? I'll accept it. Got a note, quit while you're ahead. Although, actually, this does beg the question. Who am I choosing to wall physical Pokemon? I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest, this is this is the full team that I was expecting to work with. I wasn't really, sorry, drink break. I bet, like, kind of tried to strike a balance between, like, you know, Pokemon I thought looked nice and Pokemon that were practical. I didn't have the foresight to kind of, like, consider Pokemon, like, I just sort of tangentially kind of picks Pokemon for purpose, not for, like, strict stat builds, I guess. But thinking physical threats, Totoro is not gonna do much. Mimian only if it's, like, not a steel type or, like, part psychic type. God forbid. Yeah, Germinator and Goober are really like the top picks for that front. And part of it plays into like their own resistances. Like rock types I got covered. Steel types presumably, yes. Fighting types, you betcha. And ground types. Ghost types. Bit of an unorthodox kind of thought process there. Pokemon, and as for Pokemon that can attack physically versus specially, like it's all special all the way around, but we got the coverage for it. Is basically what I'm getting at. All right, Lapras, welcome to the world. I'll get you a good name later. Stop right there! Don't you move. I'm immobile. Mobile. I forgot that Lapras doesn't have any good moves to start off with, so I'm just kind of like... Oops. What does Mist do again? Rent stat reduction status. Yeah. That one. Surf HM is all the way in butt frick Safari Zone South. It is kind of, I don't know, would you say like poetic to have like, maybe poetic isn't the right word. It's kind of, in any case, it's kind of funny that I have just in essence picked a, team that, is specially oriented. I think it's kind of like a statement on myself if you think about it. Oi oi oi. Is the XP share in this game? Because I could really use it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, Lapras. Surely you can handle dealing 2 damage to this guy that's 7 levels above you. Good luck. Critical hit. Good job, proud of you. Please. Oh, my stars. I just need to go back to bed real quick. Wherever that was. I've forgotten most of the things in my life. Never give up. Never surrender. That's a reference. I forget the name of the movie, but I know it's got Tim Allen in it. I just vaguely remembered that things happen when you look at them and touch them. That was my kind of thought process. Oh man, I missed Lead. Ah, so
Ah, Celeste, so we meet again. The President and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain. That one's also kind of like more so inspired by the frickin' Pokémon Origins, that's the one. Alright, get it out of your system. Five times. If I dare say it, only on the CPU. My Min is not a good long-term investment strategy, it seems, I don't think. Already? This one's already a Nidoqueen. This might not save my Min, but I like to have hope. Man, if my Lapras had good moves, you'd be in so much trouble, buddy. Could have just given her the Water Pulse TM. I'm literally not gonna use anything above Surf. Like anything besides Surf, I mean. And I can use that infinitely. Water Pulse is just like whatever. Bro, that hurt a lot. And that was with Reflect. Goodness forbid that I didn't have that at my disposal. And now I'm having a problem because I'm seeing a use case for keeping. It has early bird, doesn't it? That's why it took one turn instead of. Well, forget what I said earlier then. Let's try this again. Okay, that's better. I have a feeling I know what. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. I just pogged, and it's a shame that none of you could see it. But that was insane. Also, what the hell was the damage range situation on that? I lost again. Blast it all. What? Blast it all. Like, I tried to do an American accent for the mobster, for the OG mobster, with the Italian name for the OG Italian mobster. Is that like the stereotype? Is that? Blast it all. You ruined our plans for Sylph, but Team Rocket will never fall. Celeste, never forget that all Pokémon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return. I did it. Dear girl, thank you for saving Sylph. I'll never forget you saved us in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way. Because I am rich, I can give you anything. Yeah, maybe this will do. I don't know how much that has to do with richness. I feel like at least one person in every region has this. You can't buy that anywhere. It's a secret prototype Master Ball. It'll catch any Pokemon without fail. You should be quiet about using it though. Can't buy that anywhere. So that's, yeah. That is to say, don't go using it willy-nilly. Thanks for rescuing all of us. We couldn't close it down or did it to you. I don't know why the PC is up here. You know, you don't really have, I haven't really used this, service. And how, like, weird, how interesting it is that, these rocks must went to the border. Mr. President, okay, I'm worried. Yes, news doesn't travel around here fast. Where are the rest of the keycards? Where's the rest of the keycard rooms, I should say? Also, I'm guessing the elevator has been active this whole time and I'm just kind of like stupid. I'm keeping your keycard, guys. It has helped me immensely. And it will help me further for pilfering what remains of this place. I have gone from dispelling the intruders to becoming one myself. Oh, how the turntables. Am I right, fellas? Who are you? Your rocket is gone. Your rocket took off. You're here. Thank you. Oops, I didn't mean to go there. But it was absolutely necessary. Bulk up. Never see it talked about as much as Calm Mind, despite being basically the physical version of such thing. Thank you so much. Wow, you chased up Team Rocket all by yourself? We cancelled the Master Ball project because of Team Rocket. I have it now, fellas. We never got into here, did we? Even when I'm done with this place, I'm not. That's the bitter irony of it all. You think you can escape corporate life by whizzing on by. Oh, she won't let me rest in the bed anymore. Those guys have given me something if I talk to them before saving them. And really, I have to do all the work of letting them out of the confines of their imprisonment. You know, I have this key card. Like, you guys presumably have it as well. Alright, I'm out of here. Maybe I was sort of specially reliant because specifically because I was afraid of the psychic type and the fact that even with dark type moves and like the dark and steel type existing, it's rough out there. It's rough out there with only the OG 151. Well, less than that even. 149 at best. That's assuming that you basically just only have the like the non-legendaries, assuming you also trade with everyone, assuming you also like I don't feel bad about using this. as like because of the reasons I mentioned before, basically. I have the sudden urge to go gambling based on the realization that like based on the realization that held items are scarce because they weren't a thing in Gen 1 either. This is the copycat house. Yes, I tried. No, not me. I asked you. That's... You may look at me. Did you say that? Why did I come here? Straight up. I must be crazy. I mean, that could possibly be escaping from Sylph fan club. I saw the sign for the fan club. I didn't bother going inside because I didn't think it was Rock's the last word on call. And of what? I don't know why I'm here either, actually. I just kind of walked in thinking that with a special name like the Pokemon... What was it? Trainer Fan Club. Or whatever special purpose, like, besides other buildings that just, like, bro's talking me up like Goku. Hey, I heard you're strong. Oh my god. This is not a good place to kind of bring Lapras out into the world on. I can only hope that the switch out experience is gonna come into play somehow. Unless they're all freaking... Unless they're all freaking Machops. I'm fighting a Machoke right now, but yeah, principally, I think, yeah. Brief thought. Can't believe I still don't have anything to replace Tackle with. Oh my gosh. There really are so few fighting types out there. Besides those guys. I just had this sort of realization. Since it has in fact been about halfway through, a little more than halfway through the journey, That's my opinion on Kanto, if you want to be, you know, true to its origin. I think I just have been, like, the pronunciation Kanto is just ingrained because that's how they say it in the anime, and, you know, they say a lot of things different in the, like, in English versus Japanese. Kanto, Johto, I don't know what the other one is, but yeah, my point is, like, tomato. People who will swear on their graves that Dr. Eggman's name is and always will be Robotnik. Bro literally piloted the Death Egg, what are you talking about? Did that since freaking Sonic 2. That was just a minor, pet peeve. Apologies if it did not strike your fancy. But you know what, it probably wouldn't be the first time I, did that. I'm bound to upset someone even if I don't try. That's basically the life lesson I've learned. I'm sorry, I've done it again. I've entered a sort of downer state of mind and state of position. It'll probably happen again, unfortunately. Wait, a gym that's actually a gym. I just had that realization that that's what this is. And that's pretty crazy. It's gonna hit a double battle, yeah. I have no fear for anything tough. It's not gonna trigger a double battle? Okay. It's kind of banking on the fact that it would, just so that I could, like, you know? Like, just so that I could, like, switch out and do the get double of the XP value out of it. Oh my god. I fear for my own safety. Maybe I should have had a fighting type in here. Or maybe I don't need one. Maybe I did. Oh wait, no, you fool. You could have had a guaranteed win, but you threw it away. Like I threw the fire away towards you. The move is called Flamethrower. Yeah, stubbed fingers. Oh, okay, that's how they do it. Take your shoes off. That one's actually on me, and I have to apologize to everyone in this dojo for disrespecting that rule. You. Got him. Got him again. Can we get it the third time? Oh man. My entire merger has been thrown off course because of this one thing. Get out of here. I give... Wait, you said that already, right? Maybe if I enter this screen enough times, it will eventually cave. And just give me the win. I'm not... And like... You know, despite the crushing loss of Crobat in a Gen 1 video game, I am in fact not replacing it or retracting any choices made around it, because I have to commit to the bit. AKA, I have to... I have to persevere. It's a test. Basically. Grunt. I'm the karate master. I'm the leader here. You should just expect no mercy. Wah! And it shows me the 2 Pokemon I can get from here. Crap. That took a lot out of you, didn't it? Mm, 1001, that's a lot of cigarettes. And to you as well. The confusion was actually warranted because I knew it wasn't gonna take it out in one go. But 2 is better than 1. Beaten. Indeed, I have lost, but I beseech you, do not take our emblem as a trophy, and I'll give you a prize fighting back when you like. Why am I saving? Oh, because I want to? Hitmonlee is the better choice because because of the lack of a physical special split in Gen 3, which is really sad for Hitmonchan. But at least he'll get its chance. At least he'll get Hitmonchan, basically. Psychic types. Am I ready for this? I'm just curious. Hang on. Not that it matters, but I wanted to check the order in which the things came in by. Also, another teleport maze! Rita's is also a highly skilled leader. You won't reach her easily. They want me to switch to Germinator so bad. But unfortunately, I'm a very stupid fish. I'm not a fish. That wasn't even hiccuping yet. I didn't hiccup after I did it, so that's tried and true trick. It was. What level was that freak again? 33. Bro. Bro. That's what he's saying when he's opening his mouth. Bro. I mean, not limited to the fact that Pokemon say their own names in the anime. Not in Pokemon Origins, which I've mentioned like before, once or twice. Oh, down and out. What a shame for you, Psychic Cameron. Let me take the walk of shame back home. You never know if I'm gonna fight another 3 slow Pokemon. That wasn't meant to be some kind of elaborate pun, I was just speaking as a matter of fact. I could be misremembering, but I also feel like, you know, the upgrade in items to where they are now, I mean, like, by which I mean the, like, the store items, I mean. Like, the fact that they are, all the psychics look the same and all the rooms look the same. I'm going in circles. You know, there's, I think there are reasons why they, don't have the, like they changed it back to where, but like, well, I don't know if they changed it back is correct in saying, but, basically it's like, basically it is to say that, like, you can get lower tier items even if you're, like, higher, like, further along the way. Which is cool. Unseen power scare you? Not really. A lot of unseen things scare me, but not your power. That's what it's like to have anxiety, did you know? Have I said that enough times already? If anything, I think my Pokemon are all a bit too middle of the road, except for, like, literally Totoro and Mimian. Like, and I guess, Gooba's supposed to be, like, mainly speed. It's like the one standout thing that it has going for it. Oh, the animation changed because its friendship was higher, I think. I think that's what the deal was. I don't feel safe staying out here. But I also don't know if Lapras has enough going for it, essentially. this is how it will score its kills. It will also slow the text box scroll ever so slightly. It'll add to the text boxes, essentially. Contribute to the team, why don't you, Lapras? I'm not gonna call you Lapras forever, but now it bears repeating. Wow, these Pokemon are so freaking useless. 5 levels below and you can barely scratch me. You can come back out. That's Pokemon just to share the load around. Oh. Okay, well that's a little awkward. I didn't think the AI was smart enough to switch out strats. That was my bad, everyone. That's the same Slowpoke, I presume. It doesn't know a water-type move. Lapras didn't get anything from that. What a ripoff. Slow and painful death. I never foresaw this. That is where you fail. My failing is that I have to walk between all these teleport pads. I'm never gonna find my way out. I will simply starve in this hellscape. Pokemon take on the appearance of the trainers. Your Pokemon must be tough then. Wait, I don't see the correlation. That's not a psychic type. That's the opposite. You've cheated me once again. I think I always considered the, you know, because obviously I grew up in Gen 3, I think I've always considered the, like, Dark to be the true antithesis to Psychic. Remembering, of course, that, you know, Earth, which was supposed to be the, antithesis, was accidentally not effective at all. Level 34 Ghastly. Surely you can handle this. Never mind, I'm afraid. Detroit become afraid. I'm gonna use that for every adjective from now on. think there are imposters among these psychic types. If Among Us was a Pokemon, what would it be? These are not questions that we need to answer, but I've already raised the question, and it will burn a hole through your psyche if you decide not to answer. If you decide not to play with the question a little bit. You fool, that's not gonna help you. I do miss those stat increase and decrease animations. Loki kinda wish that they had like you kinda wish that there's existed in like a modern format. I've been to you before. What if I went here? I'm back at the beginning. If I went here, I'm here again. I've spoken to you. I might be... Game Freak, please never make a maze like this again. Please and thank you. Oh my gosh. The cruel irony of this is that I have to do this song and dance just to get back home. It's actually so messed up. Alright. Yeah, much as I want Leprous to get stronger, I came here to win. And, you know, Sabrina of all people, I know the, I've read the horror stories, so I'm not even gonna... I'm not gonna play around. I had a vision of your arrival. I've had psychic powers since I was a child. It started when a spoon I carelessly tossed bent. I just like battling. If you wish, I'll show you my powers. Lavender looks kind of cool. Her hair is a lot brighter than I recall it being. That has any right to be. I mean, doing the thing I recruited it for, to set up and then so that others can knock it down. I want you to stop what you're doing. Time level up. I think after the next... No. Now is the time I get totally gonked by, that. Gonk? Is that a word? And is it used in that context correctly? Screamer, why don't you use the designated special tank in this designated special arena? People wonder why you don't send out your biggest guns in the first turn of combat. I am people. I wasn't expecting this one, but I can work with it. Alright, here it is. Oh my goodness, level 43. I'm gonna need you to stop that. I'm gonna need you to stop that yesterday. I hate you. I hate you bunches. Hopefully it's not too late to give us a little bit of... This is gonna be incredibly dicey. Never mind, I'm the best. That was 8 levels below, I must add. Still shocks me, but a loss is a loss. I admit I did not hard enough to win. I forgot to do the voice, sorry. Your victory has earned you the Marsh Badge. The Marsh Badge makes Pokémon up to level 70 obey you. Stronger Pokémon will become wild, ignoring your orders in battle. Just don't raise your Pokémon too much to avoid that problem. Wait, please take this TM with you. Psychic power is something that only a few people have. Everyone has psychic power. People just don't realize it. Wise words. Off I go. I put those wise words into action. How do I leave this place? I've forgotten everything. I'm just kind of like walking in circles. Okay, no, hang on. I cannot. Speaking of experience, I could probably have just fought everyone like in the gym, but like I didn't want to do that given the BS I'm going through just trying to get out of it. Oh my god. Yeah, what did that say over? Okay, I did it. If I had that, I'd make a bundle at the slots. Peeps have got their priorities straight, let me tell you that much. I forget how to... forget how to get the like I explicitly stated that I wanted the like the me slipping over my words is more likely than you'd think. A game with Mario wearing a bucket on his head. Wait, what? Hang on. I thought I was relatively familiar with Mario. What game are they even talking about? This is the this is the SNES, right? Right? My secret skill, mimicry, hobby collecting dolls, favorite Pokemon, Clefairy. Was I supposed to show a Clefairy to her? Was that the secret I'm missing? She's in plates so neatly piled up. I don't know. I'm thinking too hard about things that I probably I could like it's probably fine basically. But in any case, I'm going to. You guessed it. I'm going to stop the stream here because it's been nearly 3 hours and I fulfilled my quota of 1 gym leader per stream. That is the do-all end-all of every Pokemon Leafgreen stream I've ever did and ever will do. I'm not holding myself to that. I'm gonna run out of gym leaders soon. Also, I did in fact skip the line, meaning that the next stream I do is probably gonna be very, very boring, on account of the fact that everyone's gonna be like way lower level now. But you know what? Sometimes in life. That was the end of the sentence. I didn't have anything else to say to that. See you next time for more nautical nonsense without the nautical. I just wanted to sound silly and fun and make the reference to my favorite cartoon. I didn't really have a